Cadillac is America's perennial luxury machine. Over the years, its shape has seen many different design elements, but the name Cadillac has always remained synonymous with style and class. This 1958 Fleetwood we found is no exception. Part of the chrome and two-tone paint era in American automotive history, it's easy to see why the self-proclaimed Caddy man loves his car.
Always been fond of the Cadillacs ever since I was young, always seen the big cars, the tail fins, and thought someday I'll have one. As I grew up, I went through muscle cars and old station wagons when we got married, and as times changed, we were looking for something to get into, an interest to get into, and we always liked the cars, and we thought you can't go fast anymore, let's look for something big and flashy. So we went for one. The 58, it was hidden away in a garage, and once I saw it, I had to have it. I was at work one day where I was working around, there was an auto trader, I'd flipped down, and I picked it up, and here it was in the center of the auto trader. I looked, glanced at it, and geez, it was the time we were looking for cars. I looked it up, the car's still available. My wife and I went to visit this gentleman, and the car was all covered with tablecloths in his garage, covered oilcloths and tablecloth. Once he started peeling it off, and the car just blossomed. I couldn't believe the color, the style, the shape, everything was what I wanted. We met with him maybe 3 times. Every time he was an Italian gentleman, and he had bought the car for his son's wedding. Used it for the wedding, and then afterwards it was just an occasional car. But he didn't really have the room for it, so it ended up going up for sale. And the more he told me about the car, the more I wanted it. It had some history to it. And when we finished the deal, we went through the whole car over, and he said, "Here, take this too. I've got some stuff up on the shelves." And he passed me down the Sabre wheels, which were an option for the car. He passed me car covers, extra radios, chrome trim. He filled the back of my Suburban with extra parts that weren't included in the deal to begin with, so it was really quite a find, quite a deal. On the front, up the top of the fender, these little fins, they don't have any reason to be there except for show. Cadillac put a lot of innovative ideas in the cars, but they also had things just for show. These pieces of chrome fin just made the car look stylish. The opening grille here at the back, mainly all it did was let air to the engine, to let the hood compartment cool down. On the front side, this scoop here was just a dummy scoop, made it look good. It looked like it would draw air in, make the car look tough, make it look faster. All the chrome all down to the sides, the handles, the stainless, makes the car look that much nicer. It accents the car. On the rear of the car, the rear quarter, it's extruded aluminum with stainless steel top and bottom, and this trim came on this 58 Cadillac only for the 60 specials. Very unique to this car, and very hard to look after. It's always an idea to pull up and let them wait a minute to see where the gas cap is. And I get out and I show them, because I'm going to fill it myself, but I show them under the tail light. You press the button, the taillight housing opens up, and the gas cap is just to one side. The car is 225 inches from bumper to bumper, and you see that going down the road. Everybody takes a second look, because it takes a good length. It's much longer than most of the new jelly beans on the road today. Air conditioning, electronic windows, electronic vents, power antenna, power trunk, power seats, Wonderbar radio. You can just press the button on the radio, and it'll just keep going to the next station. And there's a button on the floor. Instead of taking your hands off the wheel, you press the button on the floor, it'll go to the next station, so you don't have to change it. I wanted something I could really enjoy and made me feel good, and which I have. We've used the car so many times, and when we're out with the car, people see it, it makes them feel good because their memories come back with it.
It was no easy task bringing this 1958 Fleetwood back to life, but the Caddy man's hard work has definitely paid off. Each time he takes his car out, it's like a trip down memory lane. For more details